We're gonna go paralyzing hemorrhage. Alright. Overtime. Well oiled. Good.
Have you seen my wife, Ninette?
Alright, let's talk about this guy now.
This is a domestic matter, Syrah. If your wife has chosen to leave you, there's nothing we can do.
Ninette is my wife. She's legally bound to me. Bring her back.
We're done here.
Useless. Why are we still paying those sluggards?
Uh-huh.
Your wife is missing. I can try to find her if you like.
Alright, then.
Yes.
What are we gonna do?
I have been waiting for someone to say that. That foolish woman.
Oh,
has
Anders is a
taught me
bad
nothing but
person.
embarrassment.
Whatever.
She needs to
He's
be
a
dragged
bad-
home. Her family is getting suspicious. They think I might have done something to her. Even if... Well, I just want to make sure they know I didn't do it.
You're more concerned what her family thinks than what happened to her.
Yeah.
Ninette keeps the company of other men. Huh? And makes no secret of it. I'll be better off with her gone. Well, as long as her family knows I had nothing to do with it. They would ruin me otherwise.
Wow.
I can't imagine why she'd leave you.
What
You're
a
such
dick.
a prize.
It wasn't always like this.
What a
We
dick
were in
you
love.
are.
She defied her parents to marry me. Sometimes, I wonder if I dreamed those years.
Yeah, I wonder if she dreamed those years too, buddy.
Why would her family think you did something to her?
They think I married her for her inheritance, and they know we have been fighting. They believe this is reason enough for me to hurt her, but I swear, on Andraste's pyre, I have done nothing.
Alright.
Do you think Ninette might be in trouble?
It's their own doing, gallivanting about with men half her age.
Burn all the...
She's just trying to
Burn!
show me I'm tied to her purse
You are a
strings.
weird person. Alright. And how long has she been missing?
How long has your wife been gone?
About a month. I wasn't worried at first. She's run off before. Ninette is uncontrollable, you see. She comes and goes as she pleases.
Alright. Now, this is technically a side quest, But this is actually one... I don't think we can do the Deep Rose Expedition right now, though.
I'll try my best to find Ninette and bring her home.
You should talk to Jethan at the Blooming Rose. I didn't know she visited whores until Jethan sent a letter to our house. He even sent her flowers once. Lilies. Her favorite. Ah, talking about it makes my head hurt. Good luck to you, Sarah.
Alright, let's see here. Rumors. Okay, so... this is a secondary plot line. Okay. So, right now, we're really just doing side quests for the sake of...
Well, good luck to you then.
We're just doing side plots for the sake of, continuation at this point. Let's see. For the sake of doing more content. But, you know what? It's gonna be a night.
I wouldn't be caught dead.
Yeah, I'm sure you wouldn't be, Carver. Please be quiet.
Interesting place.
Madame Lucine runs the place for Harlan. Or with him. Or on him. It's a coterie thing.
I'm sure. Now, there is a rune tracing we can acquire back here, if I remember correctly. Man, when you play enough certain games enough times, you can remember... Yeah, Rune of Lightning damage. Alright, we're good to go. Frick, we're good to go. Man, alright. Frick.
I won't mention this to your mother if you don't. I won't mention this to your mother if you don't.
Oh, this is actually a perfect example too if you'd be doing things with.
I don't care how much that man pays. I am not rubbing Hubert's feet again until he bathes. Disgusting.
Alright, let's see here. Alright. There we go.
Today's my rest day, but I'll make an exception for you. What can I say? Why work if you're not working hard?
Jathan, have you seen Ninette lately?
Ninette? Not for several weeks, which is a shame. I enjoy her company. I hear she finally left her worthless husband. Good for her. I just wish she'd said goodbye.
Did she tell you she left her husband?
No, I just hope that's what she did. Ghislaine only wants her for her family's wealth. Ninette's a jewel. Elegant, worldly, just the perfect level of depraved.
Oh, man.
Ghislaine doesn't deserve her.
Yeah, I agree with you 110%. Really, the more I learn about her, the more interesting she is, and the less I can understand how she ever fell for a guy like Ghislaine.
Ghislaine knew about you and Ninette. Did he talk to you?
The man is incapable of talking. He came here, yelled at me, called me a dirty knife-ear, among other things, and accused me of corrupting his wife. We had him thrown out.
Do you think Ninette has come
What
down?
happened to Ninette, man?
I hope not. Everyone loves Ninette. Sometimes twice a night. Ghislaine's the only one who might hurt her, and he doesn't have the balls for it.
Yeah, well, luckily we can both agree now as well. The insane amount of worrying he did pretty much makes him someone had nothing to do with the disappearance. Alright.
Do you have any idea where she might be?
Well, there was someone else looking for Ninette. A Templar. I believe his name was Emmerich. He wouldn't sleep with me either. I can't see why a Templar would be interested in anyone who isn't a mage.
Any chance Ninette's an apostate?
Well, she certainly cast a spell on me. Anyway, if Ninette was a mage, I think Emmerich would have said so.
Alright. Okay.
Perhaps Emmerich knows something we don't.
Yeah, let's talk to
Emmerich
Emmerich.
said he'd continue his investigation in Darktown. You could see if he's still there. And if you find Ninette, tell her to drop by and see me sometime.
Fair enough.
Back again? Sure you're not interested in my many, many services?
Bioware games allowing you to spend your time at brothels. I have no problem with that. X work is still work.
I have coin in my purse and time to spare. Why not?
Baker's breath. Can't you do this when I'm not around?
Run along and play, Bethany.
This is not why we came to Kirkwall.
No, I came to Kirk everyone. And Bethany would take a hit to your, like, to her. Well, I should gain some rivalry for that. Do that. The Paragon Stone Toe just randomly being here both defies my expectations and makes complete no sense.
Market's closed. Come back in the morning.
Alright, what's this letter for?
Another messenger came by with a letter. It's on the desk.
Alright, Tamra.
I hope Mother convinces the Viscount to give us the estate.
Keep it down, dog. All that noisy dog breath, day in, day out. Make him stop.
Alright.
Well, pardon my dog for breathing.
Yeah,
You
Galen.
think you can stop and be my
I
guest?
want to defend you, but in moments like this, your behavior is really just super...
There. Isn't that annoying? Ah, blight take you.
Yeah, you suck too, Galen. Alright. Alright, then. Let's see here. Some Dark Down stuff. I swear, the fact that I can actually hear flies will never stop being weird to me.
You made yourself the wrong. You want this? They can change us.
Man, you suck. Mage freedom. All about Dalish freedom. Well, honestly, the game doesn't really care about the Dalish. That's why that happens, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah, I did, buddy. Why do you say that?
I thank you, Syrah, for coming along when you did. I am Emmerich.
Just the person I was looking for. I need to speak with you about Ninette.
Ah, Ghislaine de Carac's wife. Her disappearance interested me. I tried looking into it. However, the investigation has been a waste of time.
sort of attitude will never pay off.
Ha! I was eager at first, but failure has leached all enthusiasm from me. This all started when Meren, one of our circle mages, disappeared. I found it odd. She was a bit older and hardly adventurous. Then I heard about Ninette and 2 other missing women.
I had a friend who disappeared once. Turns out he was under my bed, drunk.
Really, Varric?
What?
Really?
I think the disappearances are connected, and I suspect foul play is involved.
I guess we'll start the bomb here.
Have you mentioned any of this to the city guard?
They say there's no proof the disappearances are connected. They think the women just left home, that it happens all the time.
Okay.
Mages routinely flee the circle. Perhaps Meren just wanted freedom.
She had always been loyal. She received lilies from an unknown suitor, and some of us thought she may have gone to meet him. Perhaps her disappearance is linked.
We just learned about
use
phylactery
to keep track of its mages.
We followed her phylactery to a foundry, but found nothing. I had heard of sympathizers smuggling mages through Darktown, so came here hoping to pick up the trail. But no trace of Meren. And as you've seen, asking the locals hasn't made me very popular.
Let's see.
People don't just disappear. Perhaps they were murdered or kidnapped.
We found no bodies, no ransom notes. Those women just vanished.
Alright.
Can I assist your investigation?
It's no longer my investigation, Sirrah. You may take over if you wish. This battle showed that I'm no longer the warrior I used to be. I know when to walk away. Here, take my findings. Perhaps you can make more use of them. I'm going back to the gallows. I'm too old for this.
A foundry in Lowtown. I should look into that.
Oh, I'm sorry, Emmerich. Like, being objective, Emmerich is pretty much acting way out of his range here. Like, when we really get right down to it, the guy was just trying to figure out how to, like, seriously help. Like, seeing a Templar do stuff like this, basically try to investigate on his own what happened to these people. And the main reason he even did is because he was trying to figure out what happened to a mage.
I hear your lad Fainrill managed to give the order to slip.
Yeah, you have nothing to offer me. Foundry District. 7th night. Okay. Huh. That is, man, that is someone very coolly dressed as mage. You freaking toog me! You can't toog me! I really hate reality's here. I can't do anything about it.
Why does everything we do have to involve magic?
Not everything do involve magic. Carver? The Deep Rose expedition and stuff didn't involve magic.
Those are human bones, aren't they? I'm gonna be sick.
A severed hand, a ring, and a pile of bones. Emmerich will want to see this.
Severed.
And I should bring the ring to Ghislaine. It might belong to Ninette. That's enough! Go down!
I don't want to say anything about that because, yeah, not really. I just. Politics suck. I thought it was just. Yeah, I didn't think we got anyone who was that hard. Alright. You freaking weirdo. You freaking weirdo. Okay. So, at the end of the day, we didn't really have anything else left to do. For a sacrifice, anything among us. Alright. Sup, Emmerich?
You might want to see this. This was left in the foundry you mentioned in your notes. I was also attacked by shades.
These are human bones. Then there is no chance of finding Meren alive, or any of the others.
I saw someone leaving the scene, but they got away. I'm sorry.
It was more than I accomplished. I will bring this to the city guard immediately. It should be enough to convince them the disappearances are worth investigating.
Aveline, you got some explaining to do. Alright. 6 gold. Okay. Enemies amongst us now. That's the last big main quest we have left to do.
To sell today, guardsman. My shipment's late.
This ring is all I have to return to you. I'm sorry.
Oh. Ninette's wedding ring. Yes. Look at the engraving. Forever faithful, forever yours. Oh. Written in happier times. Where did you find it?
Just know that she will not return.
It's better this way. Our marriage has been in shambles for more than a decade. I'll send the ring to her family. With luck, it will appease them. Thank you for all your help, Sarah. Make her watch over you.
I chose that option because I didn't like his tone of voice for the other 2 options. Alright. So, now the question here is... How's the side objective?
Vivian will be...
Have you seen him?
Karen, was it? No. There are many Templars in Kirkwall, woman.
Please, can you help me? My brother.
What
happened, buddy?
Karen was always so devout, so idealistic.
Templar
He was so proud when the Templars accepted him. I pleaded with him not to join the Order, but he wouldn't listen. You hear dark rumors about the Templars and Knight Commander Meredith. And now my brother is gone.
What do people say about Knight Commander Meredith?
I should already be aware of this at this point. My God.
They laud at
Billion
the service she does
scroll.
in keeping the mages in check. But others say she is terribly fierce and utterly without pity, that she sees demons everywhere. It is dangerous even to whisper such things.
What have you heard about the Templars?
People harboring escaped mages just disappear. Templars interrogate and threaten passers-by. My friend has a cousin who's a mage, and she says he was made tranquil against his will. You hear more with every passing day.
So you think the Templars, what?
Yeah, I'm trying to
killed
figure it
and
out.
ate your brother?
Maker forbid. I don't know what happened. He just stopped writing me. I tried to see him, but Knight Commander Meredith threw me out. They won't tell me anything.
Your brother may indeed be in trouble. What can I do for you?
Perchance. In your journeys, if you find yourself in the gallows, ask the other recruits, Wilmerd and Hugh, about my brother. They were Karen's closest friends in the Order. If anyone knows where he is, it's them. Maker bless you and watch after you in this endeavor.
You there, Ferelden. I wish to speak with you. You've gained quite a reputation with the Red Iron Mercenary Band.
Man.
I find myself in need of someone with your special talents.
I'm guessing you don't mean my ability to juggle small rodents to Elysian ballads.
If that is your greatest skill, then I have been misinformed. I am looking for muscle, not whatever it was you were just describing. A man I sentenced to a life in prison has escaped custody.
Ah.
He's been tracked to an abandoned ruin outside the city. I'd like you to retrieve the fugitive and hand him over to the guard.
We're both intelligent people. There's something in the ruins, isn't there?
There is something, yes. There are creatures in the ruins. The guards I sent are ill-equipped to deal with such beasts.
It would be easier to seal up the entrance and let the beasts
Yeah, I'm
take
not
care
really
of them.
sure why this is such a
I
big
believe
deal.
in justice, Ferelden, not unbridled slaughter. I will not let prisoners be eaten just because I don't want to get my hands dirty.
You sound far more moral than a lot of other lawmen in this so far.
I'm sure if you send in enough men this time, they'd do fine.
No. The more guards who know, the easier it is for this to get out. Those men gossip like old fishwives.
Do you know what manner of beasts they are?
I don't know what they look like. I've never seen one myself. The guards say these things have already torn through a full company of men.
I'll take the job.
Bring the fugitive in alive, quickly and quietly. Not only will you be well paid, you'll have the gratitude of a city magistrate. Useful for a refugee, wouldn't you agree?
Alright, man. Alright. Around so. Enemies amongst us. Let's multitask for a bit because we can do these pretty close proximity to each other.
Do you know a recruit named Karen? His sister is looking for him.
We cannot speak to you, Messer.
Probably for the best, sister.
To the void with that. Karen and the others are missing.
But our orders...
The Knights aren't doing anything to find them. Maybe it's time to ask for outside help.
My God, look at all this slave imagery.
I wasn't even certain Karen was missing. Who else is gone?
The first one's disappeared weeks ago. There's been at least half a dozen.
Wilmot and Karen were the most recent.
Why must you keep silent about Karen?
You obviously aren't a Templar, Monsieur.
And your point is?
A Knight Lieutenant gives you an order and you obey, without question.
Oh,
They told us
boy.
not to breathe a word about Karen and the others.
They must have their reasons.
And that'll be a great comfort if you go missing next.
If your own commander is telling people to mention that their own men are going missing, I'm not surprised you don't even feel safe working with them.
You're already defying orders to talk to me. Might as well share the good stuff.
I hear that Knight Commander Meredith has some new initiation you have to go through. If you're not strong enough or fervent enough in belief, you don't make it out alive.
Sounds brutal. And effective.
Really,
Don't
Carver?
you honestly believe that?
Recruits keep going missing.
Wilmot came back.
What?
He did. I saw him this morning.
Uh-huh. Okay.
If Wilmot came back,
Well,
he might know more
okay.
about the other missing
Yeah, Carver,
recruits.
we need to have a talk
bet he would.
sometime. But for
Wilmot
now,
told me he
I
was
actually
going
do
off on
believe that
Kirkwall.
as far as
Clear his
brutal
name,
as Meredith
Why didn't you
sounds,
tell us this?
Knight
I
Captain
don't see the
Cullen
point in her
ordered it,
risking the
right before he
recruits.
chased after
I trust
Wilmot.
her.
That wasn't too long ago.
She's earned their trust.
If you hurry,
That's
you
all
may
there
catch
is to
them
it.
on the road.
Vivian. But yeah, honestly, it doesn't really matter, Vivian. Oh, I like Vivian. Not because she's out of go. Alright, well, I can multitask. We'll take care, we'll meet up with the rope woman dude first. A mage becoming divine! Yeah, right. So is it?
And trust they be my witness, Wilmot. I will have the truth from you now.
Yeah, it's Inquisition Cullen.
Mercy!
Were it that easy?
Don't hit me!
I will know where you're going, and I will know now.
I thought Templars only treated mages this badly. Nice to see you're branching out.
It's the Knight Captain. Don't.
This is Templar business, stranger.
You have struck me the last time, you pathetic human! To me!
Oh god, he was right in the money. That's the worst part, when they're right.
Maker preserve us.
The thing about haste that makes it so powerful is that all your animations are spell, including your spellcasting animations, so...
I knew he was involved in something sinister. But this... is it even possible?
With what I've bumped into in Kirkwall, nothing surprises me anymore.
I am Knight Captain Cullen. I thank you for your assistance. I've been conducting an investigation of some of our recruits who have gone missing. Wilmot was the first to return. I had hoped to confront him quietly, out of sight.
If you didn't know...
I'm curious what your thought process
why draw
was.
your sword on a recruit?
He'd only been back a few days when he left again secretly. It set off some warning bells. I meant to scare him into a confession. He had to believe my threats were genuine.
Do you know what happened to Wilmot while he was gone?
Obviously more than I had anticipated. Wilmot has never been fully convinced of the Order's rules. Mages cannot be our friends. They must always be watched.
Yeah,
I thought Wilmot might be meeting with some old friends who'd escaped the Circle.
I've got friends who are mages. Are you saying they need to always be watched as well?
Hypothetically.
I was at the Circle Tower in Ferelden during the Blight. I saw firsthand how Templars' trust and leniency can be rewarded. I still have nightmares of Uldred's depravities.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't really blame you for feeling that. It's just, there's a reason the hero of Ferelden decided to keep you in there, because you have just run off cocksure your emotions and just made everything worse for everyone by just you couldn't be trusted with this kind of power and responsibility back then, Colin.
The recruits believed that Meredith was conducting some sort of deadly ritual.
What? That's preposterous. Recruits can be worse than a weaving circle with their rumors. There is a vigil before Templars take their arms, but the gravest danger they face is falling asleep.
Alright, fair enough.
I was trying to find another recruit, a friend of Wilmot's. Do you know where Karen is?
He also disappeared. They were last seen together at the Blooming Rose. But I had no luck interrogating the, young ladies there. I doubt they know anything of magic or demons.
Alright.
I'll speak with them. You never know how much you can learn from pillow talk.
The Order would truly be in your debt if you...
Yeah, I bet they would.
No one at the brothel will speak with me for fear I would shut them down for serving our recruits. If you learn what manner of creature did this...
That's understandable, because seriously, brothels and cops don't mix.
I will ensure you are rewarded.
The Rune of Impact design. Wow, how many rune designs have I probably missed by not looting every little thing I saw? Alright, anyway, like I said, we're gonna do some of this stuff here now.
I've been sent for the man you've cornered here in the ruins.
Ah, so you're the reinforcements the Magistrate promised. The man you're looking for, he's holed up in the ruins. Though I doubt he's still in one piece.
That bastard's to be brought in alive after all he's done? Just because it isn't you and your pretty little shemlin children he's after.
This quest is, like, super political.
Look at these guards. I doubt either of them has to worry about having pretty children.
That's not what I meant. The man you're after, he targets elves. He dragged my daughter into those ruins and killed her!
Oh, man.
I want him dead.
My goodness.
Girl, Leah, she wasn't his first victim. Over the years, he's taken dozens of our children, and not once has he paid for his crimes.
Would you mind telling me?
Yeah, what's going on here, buddy?
My name is Elder. I'm a merchant in the city.
You know...
Please. No one else cares that our children are being slaughtered like beasts.
I feel for you, man. Just imagine that this is a black guy talking to a white dude right now. You can pretty much understand where the anger comes from.
Why only elves? Why not human children as well?
Why only black people? Why not white children as well?
When an elven child disappears.
We're easy prey. No one thinks twice when a black child disappears. Do you see where I'm getting at with these politics?
There must be some
people
who
who take offense to the disappearance of these minority kids.
Nothing to them. Even if this murderer does finally go before the courts, the magistrate won't take our word over his.
Alright, yeah.
I'll tear his throat out myself.
Thank you, Sarah. You have no idea what this means. For all my damn coin, I'm still only an elf to these shemlin. There'll be no justice for my girl in the courts of Kirkwall.
This murderer cannot be allowed to walk free.
Then that bastard will finally get what he deserves. Thank you.
Not wise, stranger. You try to take justice into your own hands, the magistrate'll have your head.
I must do what is right.
Better men have tried and failed miserably. Sometimes this... Oh my god. It's like Hawk's actual thoughts were being translated right then and there. Alright. Let's destroy this person. Oh, wait a second. I want to look at the, Staff Undead. Yeah, the Staff Undead at level 19 now outpowers the... Final Thought. The Final Thought pretty much level capped itself at 17. And the Spider Silk Gland for the Herbalist is right there. Basically, what we now want to do... It's weird that this looks like a Dwarven Tig, but that whole thing is just... no one's ever commented on. Have I ever... What am I doing here? Alright. Okie dokie. Woo! My DPS is on fire. My DPS is impossible right now. This is your final thought. Make it count for something. Alright. Alright then. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. This is like Dwarven Tig. You wouldn't have Dwarven statues all over this place if they weren't there. Why am I looking at a Dwarven architecture just built into the... Well, okay, the Deep Roads have an opening here, apparently.
Who are you? Please, can you get me out of here? I just want to go home.
Leah? Your father told us you were dead.
My father? Is he safe? Kelder said that he'd hurt my family if I didn't come with him.
Who is Kelder?
Who is Kelder?
The man who took me.
I don't see any injuries. Are you all right?
He hit me, told me I was nothing. I begged him to stop hurting me. I didn't think he would, but out of nowhere, he pushed me away and just started crying. Don't you see? He didn't mean to hurt me. He told me. There are demons. They make him do these horrible things.
Really?
What kind of demons? What did they look like?
I don't know what they look like. I didn't actually see any of them. But Kelder told me to run, to get away so they couldn't make him hurt me anymore. Please don't kill him. It's not his fault. Please.
Alright.
I'm sorry, Leah. It's too dangerous to let Kelder live.
But it's not his fault. It's not.
Run to the entrance. You'll find your father there.
This is like the one time everyone is on the same page. But the side quest of all side quests is actually really interesting because of the nature of who like the villain is. Very interesting. Oh no. Okay. I'm about to see why.
I knew my father would eventually send someone. I was hoping the beasts down here would get to me first.
You wanted those creatures to kill you. Why?
It's what I deserve. I should be torn apart, forgotten down here, not protected by my father.
The magistrate sent me.
Yeah, this is the most straightforward
I've never
option
even
here.
met your father.
He didn't tell you, did he? The magistrate is my father. He's tried so hard to keep me, and what I've done, hidden away.
He can't seriously condone you killing children.
The magistrate's more worried about keeping his job than doing his job.
Looks like it.
Father is a good man. He tried to help, to stop me. But he can't. No one can. That elf girl, she had no right to be so beautiful, so perfect. The demons said she needed to be taught a lesson, like all the others. The Circle was supposed to help me, but they lied. They said there were no demons, that I was mad. This isn't my fault.
I hope you're beginning to see what's going on here, really.
Leah said you told her to run. Why?
I was crying, and she asked me if I was all right. After everything the demons made me do to her, she was concerned about me. How could I let them destroy something so good?
Basically.
So pure.
Let me get this straight. You torture and murder elven children for being too beautiful.
While blaming demons that aren't there. He's just mad.
I didn't want to hurt them. They forced me. The demons don't like it when they cry.
It's obvious that you're not well. You need help.
No, I'm not mad. It's the demons.
Excuse after excuse. Can we just kill him?
I can't stop. I've tried so many times. Please, you have to kill me. There's no other way.
There, see? He wants to die. Problem solved.
Just tell my father I'm sorry. For everything.
In the modern world, you could put this man in a mental health facility. But what do they really have in Thedas in the Dragon Age setting? There are no therapists or medicines that can help Kelder. At best, he'll be put in the madhouse where he can spend the rest of his days rotting in a cell. Asylums, if they do exist in the Dragon Age setting, are not pleasant. Some people might have an inaccurate opinion of the Bioware setting being very progressive because of obvious reasons that you can tell. The Thedas being progressive in some ways, but it's still backwards in a lot of them. The best option here would be to literally invent mental health care and put Kelder in one of those. But there's no actual way to help him with his very real schizophrenia. And there's also nowhere he could go that he would even get the type of help he would need. The Chantry? No, they wouldn't be able to help him. They just consider him mad as well. And look at how these people treat mages. They're locked in an institution where the threat that could be possessed and hurt other people, most rather just kill them or make them tranquil. they wouldn't really help him any differently. Like, literally, if Meredith saw this guy, he would probably just listen to him just to get him out of his face.
If nothing short of killing you will stop this, then so be it. Goodbye, Kelder.
Yeah, I mean, what else was that? What else could have happened there? The problem is that the magistrate is willing to use his authority to protect the guy, so there will be no real justice either way if Kelder's just hidden from getting real help.
You saved her. My little girl. I didn't dare hope. Did you find that monster? Is he dead?
He won't harm Leah or anyone else. Ever again.
I didn't believe an elf could ever get justice in Kirkwall. I speak for all of us when I say that we are in your debt, Sirrah.
I'm sorry, Leah. It wasn't that I wanted to. It was just that there was no other way to do anything about it.
Those knife ears as the next man, but ignoring the magistrate's direct orders. That's madness.
Man, if you said a different sounding vowel that sounded with the N word that started with the N vowel, my god. But yeah, that's whatever. We'll deal with the magistrate when we deal with him. Yeah, I didn't forget anything. Cool. Anyway. Paragon to Herbalist Sass. Sure. I meant to go in that night. And make no mistake, it is schizophrenia that Kelder had. I'm not trying to be an internet psychologist about this. It's just the only other solution is just assuming that he is something else entirely, but if he was that, I don't think people like BioWare would deliberately write him as having any type of sympathetic pathos to him. There just really wasn't anything to help him. There wasn't any way to help him. Alright.
Do you need something, honey?
A couple of Templar recruits went missing. They were last seen here.
You'll have to be more specific. We do a lot of business with the Templars.
Perhaps a few coins can loosen your lips.
Are you trying to bribe me? You know, not all the girls here are for sale. I'm going to pretend that didn't happen.
The Templars are the ones who want this information.
We make a lot of our money off of nervous Templars that expect some privacy.
I'll be discreet.
I'll be discreet.
Let me look through the books. Wilmot,
sure,
Karen.
Heard you.
Here we go. Wilmot came in here a lot. You sure he had time to be a Templar? The both of them last saw Iduna, the exotic wonder from the east.
That's quite the stage name.
It sounds better than the tramp from Darktown. You should hear what some of the others are called.
Woo! Alright then.
Is there anything else you can tell me?
Honey, I could write volumes on the things I know. Unless you want Wilmot's favorite position, I think you have what you need. You didn't hear any of this from me.
Yeah, the bartender's looking at you too. He knows you're watching. Sabrina's
My
wrath.
mom works here.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, whatever. Alright, yeah, we can do this at the same time as looking for Ghislaine's wife.
Iduna, right? Do you remember entertaining a Templar named Wilmod a few weeks ago? Or Karen?
Wilmod. That doesn't sound familiar.
Do your clients like this charade? It must get dreadfully tiresome.
Whatever do you mean? Questions are boring. Why don't we have some real fun?
Hawk, go easy on this lovely creature.
You should listen to your friend.
We have to ask her about Karen. What's your problem?
Yes, yes. But certainly there's no harm mixing a little business and pleasure.
As charming and relentless as you are, I'm here to investigate.
Answer one of my questions first. Who told you about little old me?
It was Vivica. She showed me her books.
That wasn't so hard, was it? So, Vivica sold me out, did she? That drab, pathetic little sewer rat. She will be dealt with. Just do one more thing for me.
Oh no, blood magic again.
Draw your blade.
This is the only way you can
and bring
use
it
your magic on me.
Across your throat.
Alright.
Bethany, stop her.
Let go of my sister. How did you... Oh, shit. Spare me, Messere.
What foul magic was that?
Blood and desire in equal measure. An art I learned from... elsewhere.
Blood magic, then?
Yes, Messere. Please don't kill me.
Alright.
You're going to answer all my questions. And if there's even a hint of magic...
Tirani put me here. To send biddable Templar recruits to the Sanctuary. Three Spear Alley in the Undercity. I enchanted Wilmod and Karen weeks ago. But after they left these walls, I know not what came of them. Please, let me live. It's not my fault. It was all Tirani's idea.
Tell me about Tirani.
Who is Tirani?
She put me
I
up
need
to
to gut her.
She said we can recreate the ancient Imperium. That mages can rule again, not serve. She says the Templars cannot hold against us if we stand up and fight.
This base of yours. How many other mages are there? Any other defenses?
People go in and out all the time. Sometimes a handful, sometimes more. There are traps. Magical traps. There's a hidden switch at the front. It turns them off. That's all I know.
I know I said I wouldn't ever turn mage over to the Templars, but...
The Templars are coming for you. No more of your tricks.
Next stop, the Sanctuary. And some answers.
What'll it be, Sir Templar?
Well, luckily we don't have to see gambling again.
Keep moving.
That was a good idea.
A whole sanctuary of blood mages. I hope we can stand against them.
Well, we're about to find out. Woo! Yeah. Yeah. Oh, ooh, okay.
I'm stuck.
Oh boy. I'm not. Yeah, I think. Huh. I think I have one. Ruin of Frostwarding. He doesn't exist. But like, first of all, he's clearly not willing to deal with it. I don't know.
I'll go with it. Go down. I'll go with it.
It's very...
Get back.
Here. There we go.
So much blood.
Right there.
Now you fall.
This much DPS coming out every second. It doesn't really matter if I don't have everyone's weaknesses covered elementally anyway.
Someone's left a surprise here for us.
I don't care. I don't care. It's minuscule. Alright. Alright, here it is.
How wonderful. More vessels for our experiments.
Where is Karen?
Perhaps the demons will find one of you suitable.
She must be an abomination. I think.
I am not some hopeless waif that ran crying to a demon. I sought them out and embraced them.
Okay.
Why have you taken the
This I'm
recruits?
curious about.
Demons can inhabit much more than mages and corpses. With assistance, they can control anyone I ask. Any Templar, any noble, any well-meaning meddler.
You do know I cut a path through your abominations, right?
That's
Good, good. The demons like spirit. If a few more Templars fall to the demons, we can seed chaos in their ranks. How many abominations can they discover amongst their own before it drives the Knight Commander crazy?
Good to know you're barking mad. That makes things easier.
In days of old, the Tevinter Imperium spanned the known world. Demons were their allies, held in check by power and knowledge. With a wave of a hand, I could do more than a Templar can achieve in a lifetime. Yet they command us. Absurd. We should be ruling them. We should rule you all. Kill the vessels only if you must.
Oh, look at all this typical... I'm god dang evil. Alright. Yeah, you can't do anything about that, can you?
Mother, the lights.
Alright, we'll take care of her. Tarani. Huh. Oh! Restricted to the summoner class. Okay. That makes sense. I'm not giving up that. Alright. Okie dokie.
Is it over?
Karen.
Yes, that's my name. Oh, thank the Maker. I thought he had abandoned me. But is it only Karen? It could be Karen +1. A very nasty +1 at that.
I never understood why people could be so terrified of mages. Our family had too. You, Bethany. But this... Andraste was right to warn against magic.
And this is pretty much it. But it can do... No, the correct defeat is 3.
Of course, maniacs with swords and the Maker on their side have never hurt anyone.
Maybe they have a reason. It's just that I never really thought about their side. Now I see.
What happens now?
Go ahead and leave, Karen. You've been through enough.
Don't tell the Templars. I don't know what they do to me. Please, I need to go back. Tell them I'm all right. Tell my sister. I must go.
Be careful when you tell Sir Colin about this. If it's not handled correctly, innocent mages may suffer for Tyranne's crimes.
Yeah, we have to deal with all that wicked nonsense, but we'll deal with it.
Never knew humans could be this poor.
Oh, you didn't? That's silly. Well, okay, I probably shouldn't talk because I'm actually the richest human in this game right now. Magistrate orders first. Let's go. Maybe they shouldn't.
You dare show your face to me again? If you know you'll leave my city.
Spoiler alert, his warnings mean nothing. They actively do not mean anything. They mean literally nothing. Jesus Christ. You never hear from the magistrate again. His threats fall on deaf ears because they are toothless. The game doesn't make this a consequence. Getting rid of Kelder is just the best thing you could do. Alright. Alright, let's blunt this a bit by, I'll solve this.
You've brought back everything on the list. I'll get to work immediately. And of course, here is the reward I promised.
The Celestial Rune is actually an insanely good reward.
Welcome back to Sol.
Alright, then.
Blood mages have infiltrated your ranks. They've been implanting your recruits with demons.
Sweet blood of Andraste.
Demons? Did you say something about the recruits and demons?
I didn't want to tell you, Masha. They were horrible. Those mages see the rest of us as ants to be crushed. They won't stop until they've destroyed the Chantry and the Templars forever.
Mages have been systematically abused by the Templars for 1,000 years.
How can you say that after what you've seen?
Yes. How can you say that to the Templar right in front of you?
Mages cannot be treated like people. They are not like you and me.
I'm a mage, buddy. What are you talking about?
Be arguing with the nice Templar. Smile and nod. Smile and nod.
They are weapons. They have the power to light a city on fire in a fit of pique.
So Final Fantasy 16 is out right now, and if you have no idea what the plot is like, it's basically just a more extreme version of this. Mages, which anyone who uses magic really doesn't have a right, and they're literally treated like household appliances if they're until they're literally too weak to even keep living. I don't know what is up with the whole mage oppression plot lines in general, why they're always written like this. But at the very least in Dragon Age, it makes more sense. They're treated like this and oppressed with opposing magical powers because of what they could potentially do. Doesn't make it right, but it makes more sense.
Mages are humans and elves, just like the rest of us.
Many might go their whole lives thinking that. But if even 1 in 10 falls to the lure of blood magic, they could destroy this world. For now, Karen, unless it is proven you are free of demons, I must strip you of your commission immediately.
No, you can't really think that. Karen's fine. He's safe.
He deserves mercy. What happened wasn't his fault.
Please, sir. I tried to resist. I never took anything they offered. I need this position or my sister can't eat. I've been training for 5 years.
Karen did nothing wrong. You can't strip his livelihood on the off chance Tirane succeeded.
Please, Knight Captain. I'll prove I'm loyal. Ask me anything.
My brother's a good man, sir. He would never succumb to a demon.
Perhaps it is best to keep our enemies close. We can watch him far better here than in the city. So be it. If he has shown no sign of demonic possession in 10 years' time, Karen will become eligible for full knighthood.
Thank you, Sirah. Again. But
well, having waited a decade to get a promotion does not sound worth it at all.
I do not know if I can reward you as you deserve.
I will handle that, miss. You have done the Order a great service. We will not forget it.
So we helped the Templars out and the mages in one stream. Interesting. Alright, 9. Now we can do that.
Walk in peace.
This is yours, if I'm not mistaken.
Don't wave that around. I mean, thank you. This perfectly normal item.
I think you let this get away from you.
An old, foolish thing to need. Thank you for saving me the trip.
Alright, well, we're good. He doesn't sell anything worthwhile. Oh, that's right. I finally figured out that those song books in my backpack are just for teaching bards the magic. Alright then.